G'day, welcome back to the Crusty Bus Driver. Today, what I want to talk about is hold on, what is it? That's right, I remember. That's it. The Oldies and the Goldies. Now, I'd like to bring up that's right. How the oldies are sometimes a little bit forgetful. Like, it'd be great around Christmas time, especially that they can wrap their own presents and still get a surprise when they open them. But I've got an old dear that gets on the bus every week and she asks the same questions every time she gets on. And she's been doing this for as long as I've been driving this route. It goes a bit like this. G'day Beryl, how you doing today?
Excuse me driver, is this the Route 45?
Yeah, sure is, Beryl. Heading into town again today?
So this bus will take me into the city?
Sure will, Beryl. Grab a seat, love.
Thank you, driver. What's your name again?
It's alright, Beryl. You can just call me Krusty. Now, don't get me wrong, because I love the oldies dearly, I really do. Sometimes they can impart some very valuable information that helps us all through life. You know, but I do have a mother and a grandmother, and as forgetful as they are, sometimes they can be a real pain in the arse. But I still love them dearly. And it reminds me of one day when I was driving down the road and this guy jumps out in front of the bus and brought me to a stop. And I've opened the doors wondering, you know, why he would do that. And he says, excuse me, driver, can you pick this old lady up? She's been waiting here for over an hour, she says, and all the buses drive straight past her. I said, well, there's probably a good reason for that. The bus stop's actually 150 metres down the road. And she gets onto the bus and she just looked up at me and said,
Excuse me, driver, are you the Route 60?
I said, yeah, love. But the bus stop's actually 150 metres down the road.
But isn't this sign the sign for the Route 60?
I just looked at her and said, sorry love, that's actually a road speed limit sign.
But no, driver, it's got a bus above it. The sign above it has got the bus and it's got the Route 60.
I just looked at her and said, sorry love, it's actually a picture of a truck, not a bus. But sit down anyway and I'll get you to where you want to go. Now that was pretty funny, like, and I don't want to laugh at her expense, but what got me was, where would she stand if she was after a Route 33 or maybe a 45? You know, at the front of an old record store? Or what if she was after the Route 69? No, would it be under the red light of a brothel? I am just so glad we don't have a Route 100. Otherwise we might see her on the edge of the freeway and that could get a little bit messy, if you know what I mean. But one of the best days I had out with the oldies was I did a charter for a lawn bowls club. And I had to take all the players from their club down to the opposing team's club. And on the way there, they were all hyper as, and I couldn't quite work it out. It was like taking a busload of school children. So I grabbed one of the old boys and I said to him, I said, mate, are you guys all on drugs or something? And then he just looked at me and went, we're all on drugs, matey. Some are on heart pills, blood pressure pills, Ventolin, insulin. We got a whole bag full of them. What do you want, some red ones, green ones, blue ones? Ah, you got the lot. The blue ones are really good. I think I know what you use the blue ones for, mate. But why is everyone so hyped up? Oh, what a lovely young lady. She's into Herbalife, you know, and she brings these pills. They're like a little pep pill, and it makes us all a little bit giddy for the day, you know. It's great. Whether we're winning or losing, we're all feeling pretty good, you know. It's great. She's even got some pills that stop us farting and burping for the day. And trust me, we bloody need those. Lawn bowlers all hyped up. I don't know whether that's really good for the game. Can you imagine it? You know, all the old folk in their whites getting a little bit Happy Gilmore and stuff, you know. Oh, I know what you mean, young fella, you know. We know you ever run up and throw them down a bit like Brett Lee, you know. Now that'd be funny, seeing lawn bowls going at 150 kilometres an hour. I don't think the white ball would be staying on the green for very long. But yet the funniest part was on the way home. The bus was just a rattling and a shaking from all the snoring as they all just wore themselves out and fell asleep on the trip home. It was actually a bit like a trip with the kids. When we got back to their lawn bowls club, a few toots of the horn and I woke most of them up and the rest woke each other up. But I gotta say, the oldies are goldies. It's great fun. And like I said before, you know, they can impart some valuable knowledge with lessons on life. So look after them. Until next time, I'll see you then. Actually, before I go today, I just want to let you in on a little story that actually scared me a little bit this week. It was my last trip, the end of the night, and two guys were arguing in the back. And when I looked in my mirror, there was only one person left on the bus. Freaky, eh?